Hello, beautiful people. Like, share, and subscribe. So yesterday, um, Rodri won the Ballon d'Or, which was very shocking to most people, and most of us can attribute it to one fact, which is racism. You understand? You might disagree or agree, but that's just what most of us see it as. And let me tell you why. This football, there's a lot of politics inside. They have turned it to Grammy, this football. The way they turn the football now is like Grammy. If you don't do anything with Didi and Oye, they can't give you Grammy. You know, Didi is just their forefront. So they are main people behind Didi. They are the main oil machines, but nobody knows them because they are so big. You understand? So Didi is the scapegoat, and they are forefront of their manipulation. The same way FIFA too now wants to turn football to Grammy they all. You know, some people will say Rodri deserved it. Do you know that Rodri didn't win Best Player in Man City? This Rodri, what is the individual brilliance of Rodri? What is the individual brilliance? It's just like the politics happening in Nigeria. You work hard for something, you can't win because you're not with the system. Do you get my look at Hope Uzodinma? If they do free and fair election, Hope Uzodinma will not win. It's the same thing happening in this Grammy too. If they do free and fair election, Tinubu will not win. In fact, Tinubu didn't win the last election, and I still maintain what I said. Highest, let's assume that the numbers that were coming up safe, there was even small level of accuracy. They would have had a rerun. They would have had. It's normal, and even the constitution would have been clean and clear. But the kind of a world we are in. I respect Vinicius Johnny, by the way. This guy, he doesn't give up. Oh. I don't know whether this blatant robbery will demotivate him. I remember when Schneider was supposed to win it in 2010, they gave it to Messi. Now their criteria now they are saying is that a football player must have good character. What concerns character and football? It's not like the person did one a very heinous crime. What concerns character and football? I'm asking. If you want to do character, you go to church or mosque and they start giving you a award of best Bible reader or best Quran reader. This is a clear robbery. Individually, can you stand Rodri and Vinicius? Say because he didn't perform well in Copa America. There's a whole lot going on. Okay, it's the same corruption that happened in 2010. You all remember? Sorry, the World Cup that they played in, was it not in Qatar? Who did they award it? Blatter. You understand? The World Cup that they did abracadabra, money influence, and they give it to the Arab nation. Now the same thing happening. Now sentiment. Oh, I don't like his face. It's P2B. It's Nyamuri. I will do a video on that one especially. That's why I don't want to talk much about that whole thing. It's very clear, very clear. So my dear, cheating is cheating. But I know Vinicius will work hard. I remember when Vinicius came to Madrid, I used to be part of people that used to mock him. I didn't used to criticize him. I knew he was a good player, but I know that the guy didn't have finishing abilities. He can dribble. When he gets to the post, he will miss. But the guy proved everybody wrong. Worked very hard. In fact, Vinicius has a strong mental character. Because after 2010, Schneider, his form dipped. He said he lost interest. The thing affected him. Imagine when you deserve something, they will now give it to another person. What will now motivate you to work hard? It's a whole robbery. Brazil is not playing well because Brazil, maybe they need a good coach. If Brazil has somebody like Cancelotti, you will see Vinicius shining well. Sometimes coaches that you have in your national team affects your style of play because their style of play affects your performance. If you put Messi in that old Chelsea team where they didn't have pattern, it will affect the way he plays. That Chelsea of Drogba where our players, our football was not tiki-taka. Messi performs well in a team that plays good passing football. If you put him in a team, Argentina struggled many years because they didn't have good coaches. But maybe later they got a coach that at least that believed in passing, and you see how his performance improved. So you cannot tell me that there is no color spectrum in this whole football thing. This guy really deserved it, but I know him. He will not give up. He has a strong mental character, but only God knows. Some people can lose interest because of football, because of this thing. You know, it's just like what also happened in Nigeria after Tinubu and his people now rigged the election, and now they have power. They can't do anything with it. Do you think Rodri will win best player again? No, because it's fake. What they did now is fake. It's just like this P2B. Now, if P2B doesn't have strong mental character, do you think he will still be moving around trying to campaign? My dear, life is hard though. That's what life is very, very hard. It's not everybody that has strong mental character, but those that have it, man, those are the difference between people that succeed and people that maybe they become average or they don't succeed. Me, I'm somebody too that if something happens, if I was P2B, let's assume, I would have given up. But look at him still moving around. Anything can happen. Maybe life is just unpredictable. This is a pure fake robbery. Fake. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section.